We had 18,000 people here tonight. We had a full sellout tonight. There wasn't one ticket left in the place. Thank you, Dallas. Texas is always very good to us. The gate was 2.66 million. Performance of the night was the fight of the night was Sherman and Colter, obviously the heavyweights. Performance bonuses go to Stipe Miocic and Jason Knight. Congrats, 50,000 for all those guys. Who has the first? My man. That's
Dana. Tonight was obviously the biggest card of the year so far. Did it live up to expectations in your mind?
I thought so. It was a great card. I mean, all the prelims were incredible. The main card was good. Heavyweight knockout in the first round. Joanna Jacek performed surgery tonight. Frankie Edgar showed it ain't over. Sent the young guy back to the drawing board. Jason Knight kid is nasty and unbelievably technical, and the heavyweights were fun. I mean, that list goes on and on. The women's fight was fun. Aguilar and yeah.
Let me ask you about the Poirier-Alvarez situation, because it ended in a no contest. It seemed like there was some controversy. Why wasn't it a DQ?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a two-part question. What did you think of the result, and is that a possibility you want to run that back?
Lorenzo Fertitta texted me tonight and said, you guys got to get instant replay, because that was the wrong call, and, you need to work on that. He's still telling me what to do.
The heavyweight division has been so tough. I mean, right now Stipe just tied the record, which is 2, which is crazy when you think about it. But, I mean,
crazy.
5 straight knockouts, 4 potential Hall of Famers that he's knocked out. I mean, do you feel like, and I know it's tough to predict, but do you feel like Stipe could be the guy that finally breaks through?
He's looking like the man. Cleveland's killing it right now. He's not the same fighter that obviously that fought him the first time. Super athletic. He stays in the pocket now and punches with big guys. Lightning fast. He's a complete fighter and a really good athlete.
I know Damian Maia came over to you in the corner after his win, asked you for the title shot. You said you got it. But even here, he sat down. He said, I've been told that before, that I thought I was going to get it, and I didn't get it.
When was he told that before? Who told him that?
Yeah, he said, but...
Get out of here. Listen, I was thinking about this when I talked to some of the media here yesterday. There was a lot of guys talking about deserve. Nobody deserves anything. You got to earn it here. You know what I mean? It's like these guys want to sit around. You got Rockhold right now screaming, I deserve this. You just got knocked out in the first round. You don't deserve anything. You got to come back and earn it. And Maia earned it tonight. Yeah.
Last one for me. You can't go 5 feet without somebody asking about Mayweather McGregor, so I'm going to be the guy. You said tomorrow you're hoping to wrap up Conor. Are you flying to meet with him? Are you talking to him over the phone, or how are you doing this?
No. We're right there. I'm expecting an executed agreement tomorrow. So, and then I'll start working with Team Mayweather next week.
And you went from, you playing for the Patriots more likely than this fight. We're
just getting this deal done with Conor. What do you think the Mayweather side is going to be like? And how much time do you think I'm going to spend on this? We're going to give it.
Connor's going to
give it a shot, huh?
You figure Conor will get done.
Oh yeah.
I guess just to follow up there, how much time would you spend on it? Because I know you said it's kind of impeding the rest of your business.
It depends on how ridiculous it is. You know what I mean?
It's going to be profitable for you as well.
Yeah, but the question is how profitable. You can assume how many buys you're going to do. There's no guarantee. Every time you put on a pay-per-view, it's a roll of the dice. You don't know what's going to happen. So, you don't know. There's some fights that you do know, and this feels like one of those fights that should do that, but you never know.
I did want to follow up on the Alvarez-Poirier situation as well. Lorenzo saying you need to get instant replay. I just wonder, obviously you say all the time, we're governed. It's the commissions. It's not us. But are there things you can do, steps you can take? Say we're not, we're in this weird position right now where we don't even have unified rules. We've got different rules everywhere
we're the guys that are driving the bus. We're the guys that have to figure this out. None of the other promotions out there are going to do it. You know what I mean? We've been the one that have led the charge on everything that's happened in this sport. So we will continue to do that.
Would you ever take steps to say, like, hey, listen, we're not going to go to a place that has old rules, or we're not going to go to a place that doesn't have, instant replay or something like that? Could you take steps like that to help kind of maybe move things along?
No, I don't want to limit myself to where I'm going to go, but, We just got to figure this stuff out. And it's crazy. You know, you got to remember the sport's 17 years old. I mean, that's really it. So there's a lot of things that need to be fixed and things that need to be worked on. This whole sport's still a huge work in progress.
I did want to ask you about Joanna as well. You said how great she looked tonight. It seemed like this week she was really getting that star treatment. Like maybe people are finally coming around on what she's capable of. With Ronda kind of out of the picture for the time being, do you think she's capable of being kind of that face of women's MMA that we seem to always seek out?
She's got a great personality. She's awesome, and she's so technical and so badass. And some people have different paths. It takes a little longer, but you know, she keeps doing what she's doing. Yeah, I do believe that.
With you introducing the 125 division, she told us this week, she said, listen, I'm not going to go on tough, obviously, but I want to go after that belt, too. I want to do 2 belts. I know you said in the past you don't want divisions held up, but as special as she is, would you let her chase that to maybe go after 2 divisions?
Well, I would imagine what she would do is she would probably break Ronda Rousey's record at 115 and then probably go for the 25-pound weight class. And as we've seen in the past, once you get to that number, you don't really want to cut to 115 again, you know? Plus, you know, you don't get any younger. You just keep getting older. And, yeah, I bet she would go to 25 after breaking the record.
And last thing for me, Stipe has looked so fantastic over the last year. He's on a hell of a run. What do you see right now in the heavyweight division? You've got a big fight coming up with Overeem and Verdum in the summer. I mean, are you kind of looking at that right now as probably the #1 contender fight? You got Kane out there, but I don't know when he's coming back. I mean,
yeah.
What are you looking?
I think Kane's looking to come back in the fall. So we'll see how that plays out and how the other fight plays out, and we'll go from there.
Sir, back here.
Yep.
Another incredible event in Dallas, Texas.
Thank you, sir.
I've been to every single one that you've had.
Thank you.
They keep getting better and better. Are we ever going to get Cowboys Stadium, or have we moved on past that?
No, we've talked to them all the time. Those guys are really good to us, and we like them very much. You saw a lot of Cowboys here tonight, and the answer is yes. Just got to be the right fight, you know, at the right time, and we will do it. That'd be awesome. I mean, that's one of my things that I would love to do. I wanted MSG, you know, I wanted some of these famous arenas around the world, and I want Dallas.
Glad to hear it, sir. And one last question. Are you going to show us any love down in San Antonio? We haven't seen you there for a while.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you what, brother. I would come to Texas every weekend, man. Texas is always good to us. We kill it here every time we come. The fans here are amazing, and the answer is hell yes. We will be back in Texas soon.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Dana, right here.
Yep. Hey.
How you doing?
All right, that was easy.
You know, all these titles are subjective, best of all time. But you know, if Stipe wins his next fight, wherever it is and whoever it's against, will that cement him as the greatest heavyweight of all time?
Yeah, unfortunately, three will do it. That's pretty crazy, but yeah, it'd be tough to say he's not after defending the title 3 times. And if he gets beyond that, he's a fucking amazing Hall of Famer, I guess. It's crazy. I didn't realize that. I thought Kane had held the belt longer until, you know, we found out that it was 2.
When you watch him, 4 straight bouts, 4 straight first-round KOs, you know, what comes to your mind when you watch him just tearing through these opponents?
Well, the guys come into his own. He's an unbelievable fighter. If you look at his last war that he had, and he loses, you know, by close decision, and then comes out and he's knocked out everybody since then, including, you know, the last guy he lost to in a 5-round war. He's pretty badass.
Last thing, does the Overeem Verdum winner get Stipe next?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Dana, James Vick says he's 7-1. You talk about deserving an opportunity. Do you think that he's
Yeah, I guess he was yelling at us a little bit that we're not promoting him enough. And you know, I saw him back here. He wants to meet with me in Vegas next week. So we'll meet. He looked good. You know.
What do you think of Rashad Coulter's debut off, 2 or 3 weeks taking the fight?
Yeah, didn't suck. Great fight.
Last thing, Michael Irvin said that this was the greatest card ever, and he said that he would like to kiss you in the mouth.
All right.
What, did you get him tickets or something? Or?
That guy gets fired up, man. He likes some fights. He's a great guy, and yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, Dana, real quick for me, you had 2 superstars on this card tonight. How do you make, and I don't know if it's organic or not, a star into like a transcendent star. You know, you walk the street and everyone knows Conor, everyone knows Ronda. You go on as someone that hopefully that will happen with, and Stipe as well. I mean, how does that happen?
Well, like I said, everybody in the fight game has a different path. Some people, you know, it goes like that. When we bought the UFC, Chuck Liddell wasn't even in the UFC. The UFC didn't want him. We brought him in, and the guy became the biggest star. But look how long it took. You know, he was like in Tito's shadow for a long time, and then finally he wins the big Tito fight, and he arguably one of the biggest stars ever in the history of the sport. So everybody has their own path. The path that she's on is ridiculous. I mean, she's one away from tying Ronda Rousey's record, and whatever she does from there, and possibly moving up to 125 pounds and winning that title too. So some people have a longer road than others, but you keep doing what she's doing, and you're going to get there.